What is going on, you guys? It is Coozco and I'm back here with another video, and this is going to be a little bit of a different video. It's going to be a build video. This is one that I've had in mind for a long time. I've just been holding out on it, but this one is going to be a PVE arc build on the Hunter, and it is unlimited invisibility, so stick around if you guys are interested. So to start off, we are going to look at the subclass, of course. The grenade does not matter. I use arc bolt grenade for the chaining effects. People use flux grenade for this, just for the burst output of damage, but arc bolt is my preference in this skill tree. With the dodge, you are going to want to go with Gambler's Dodge. This will not work with Marksman Dodge, so make sure that if you're using this build and something seems off, like you're not getting your melee ability back fast enough or you're not going invisible, then check your Gambler's Dodge. It needs to be on for this build to work. So this is one of the main skill points, or this is one of the main points in the skill tree that you are going to want to have. As for your jump, nothing really matters on this end. I go with strafe jump. And then of course we are going for top tree just for combination blow. The ability to stack up 3 times on your melee ability gives you an increase of a lot of damage, especially if you're using a 1-2 punch shotgun, which I'll show you in a little bit, but this is one of the main points as well. From there on, from combination blow, we will go to combat flow. This is another one of the main points. So far the main points in the skill tree is Gambler's Dodge, then we're going with combination blow as another main point, and combat flow as the other main point. These are the 3 main points because combination blow and Gambler's Dodge go back to back with each other. These are the two skill points in the tree that you are going to use all of the time. You're never not going to be using these abilities. You're going to be using combination blow to get your melee kill, and then you're going to be using Gambler's Dodge to get your melee ability back from dodging while you're nearby enemies. And then you just go back and forth with those 2 abilities. But then along with that, the melee kills recharge your dodge ability with combat flow. So every time you get your melee kill, you recharge your dodge. Every time you dodge, you recharge your melee with just these 3 points. Then with deadly reach, you're just getting extra melee range, which helps out no matter what. You're always dodging nearby enemies, so you're always going to have that increased melee range. And the lethal current, we do not use our arc staff very much. You only use your arc staff if you run out of shotgun ammo or if you're gonna die. That's the only time you use your arc staff. Maybe for a little bit of ad clearing, but you're not doing too much damage in your arc staff. You're doing more damage outside of your arc staff than you are inside. And you can do enough of ad clearing with your weapons if you have the correct weapons set up. So after this is done, we go on to our shotgun. Any shotgun, honestly, with 1-2 punch you can use. I just use Hawthorne's Field Forge shotgun, and this works very well for me. If you're not familiar with what 1-2 punch does, hitting an enemy with every pellet and a shot increases melee damage for a short duration. And if you have a shotgun that you can hit every single pellet with, if you can get right up close to them, which in our case we're going to be invisible, so you can get right next to them before you shoot. And once you shoot, you're hitting them with every single pellet, increasing your damage on top of your ×3 combination blow. So this is just for a little bit of extra damage. So for your first slot, any shotgun that has 1-2 punch will work. And I believe faster firing shotguns would work better because you have less time in between shots. So Hawthorne's Field Forge shotgun, I believe, is not the best. If you have a quick firing shotgun, it might do a little better. What you can use also is you can use a trench barrel shotgun, which is kind of the opposite thing. After a successful melee hit, this weapon gains increased damage. However, that's not stacking on top of your combination blow, so I wouldn't recommend it. That's just if you don't have a 1-2 punch shotgun and you're trying to do a little bit more weapon damage, because you can always do a little bit of weapon damage and then instantly just melee and get your invisibility back. As for my secondary slot, I usually go for an SMG, something that can take out hordes of enemies, because combination blow does not have any does not have any aftershock damage. So if you're meleeing one enemy and enemies are right next to that one enemy, you're still only going to kill that one enemy. You will not have any shock damage or any splash damage. It will just be that one enemy. So it's not a lot of ad clearing potential, but it's a lot of survivability potential. As for my 7th Seraph SMG, I have a Dragonfly 4th times the charm rule. As long as you have Dragonfly on an SMG, you should have pretty good ad clearing potential, because the only enemies you should be firing at are red bar enemies, so therefore the Dragonfly should do a fair amount of damage. As for your heavy, it doesn't really matter. You can use anything that does a lot of damage. I used my interference a lot with full court. You can use 1,000 voices, you can use anarchy, you can have some fun with pretty much any exotic you want, or you can just go with guillotine, and you can run an exotic in your other slots, just as long as you have that 1-2 punch shotgun. This 1-2 punch shotgun really makes the build. As for gear, we are looking at our helmet. The exotic of choice is the Assassin's Cowl. This is mainly for the ability of Arc, Solar, and Void melee, so it doesn't matter which subclass you're on, you can go invisible. Arc, Solar, and Void melee final blows grant invisibility and restore a proportion of health and shields. The proportion of health and shields does add on to the portion of health that you already get from combination blow. I know people are thinking you already gain health regeneration from combination blow, so it might be a useless exotic just because it's only granting you that invisibility, but no, it is granting you that invisibility and it's giving you health and shields on top of the health that you're already getting from combination blow. So this works very well in Crucible as well. If you're getting a melee kill, you're near full health. You're near full health, if not full health. And not only that, your melee damage is stacked up and you have a dodge to get away. And most likely you're using Gambler's Dodge, which means you're a little bit harder to hit while you're invisible as well. This is really fun in Crucible. If you want to take it in, go ahead, try it out. I myself use a different build that I will have coming out soon. But yes, it does stack on top. You can test it out. As for my gauntlets, I use Taking Charge, and I don't have any other mods that I put on. I just use Fastball to increase my grenade throwing distance. For my chest plate, I have a high energy fire mod along with shotgun reserves just for the extra shotgun ammo, because you will run out of shotgun ammo. You're shotgunning in between every other melee. And then of course higher energy fire. When you're charged with light, you gain bonus weapon damage. As for my legs, I am going with high or energy converter, and this is a new mod that I've been trying out that's been working pretty well, just because I throw my grenade a lot. Pretty much every time I'm invisible and I see that my grenade is up, I will be throwing it. Since being charged with light isn't a problem, then if I'm always charged with light, I might as well do something with it, so I'm converting it into super energy instead. Then I have a traction mod just to increase my mobility a little bit. You do want to have 100 mobility just in case you do miss your Gambler's Dodge and you don't get your combination blow back. You want to get your dodge back as soon as possible, that way you can dodge, get your combination blow again, and then increase the stacks again. And then finally for the cloak, I'm going with hands-on for bonus super energy on melee kills. You can go with bonus super energy on melee kills for both, but I've been trying out this other one. Distribution reduces all ability cooldowns when using your class ability near enemies. Since you're always near enemies, you're always dodging near them, so you're always using your class ability near them. That means more grenades as well, which ultimately means more super energy, at least up to 50%. My stats aren't the best, but the main thing here is you just want 10 mobility and at least 6 discipline. 10 and 6. The rest of your stats don't really matter because you're using your dodge ability to get your melee back, so you don't really need your melee that often. You only need one of those abilities to be up at all times. And other than that, we will get into some gameplay for you guys, that way we can show you what this build can actually do. Just kind of get rid of it, you don't really need too many kills. I'm standing right in front of them, but they can't see me. Just took out a knight. Get the grenade going.
Picking up taken signals. They're on the bank.
Get the super. Get on his backside. We only need one. What is this knight doing? This is the power of the unlimited invisibility. Let's see if our teammate can take these guys out alone. If he can, I'll step in. Let's get the combination blows going again. Wrong enemy. You just need to hit one shot, and if they don't die to it, then your melee kill is most likely going to kill them unless they're an unstoppable. Combination blow. Let's see if we can hit this ogre. Got him. Let's see if we can hit this one. Got it. Let's go and get that orb. Hopefully our teammates don't come to stall me. I want all this. One shot, baby. As long as you have that ×3, you'll be doing incredible amounts of damage. Let's see, we still have our ×3. We did, but I got rid of it on accident. Let's just get it from these guys. Man, I really need my... There we go. Now we're back at it. One shot ogre with. Let's see if we can get that orb. Get the orb in and see how much damage we can do on the final damage phase. I missed the dupe. That's fine. Gives us time to get our combination blow up. Oh no. Oh, the witch only didn't die because I didn't have my combination blow up. Dead. Dead. Combination blow times 3. Hopefully we can keep this up for final boss. It's fairly easy to keep it up. You do have around 20 seconds. I believe it's 18. Yes, it's 18 seconds. Alright. Alright, where's boss? There's boss. Let me get some. We almost had him instantly. Oh man. I wonder what my teammates are thinking. That's alright. The only reason why we didn't have him was, I believe, because our combination blow ran out. I missed my... I didn't miss that. Now we can get back in here and we can kill this hobgoblin. Now we can get our combination blow stacks back up. Now that they're back up, I believe if we get them close enough. Got him. There we go. It is very good ad clearing potential, and keep in mind that if I wanted to do a lot more boss damage, we could have switched off of Assassin's Cowl and changed to Liar's Handshake. That was a lot of boss damage in general, and if we were to switch to Liar's Handshake, say, we could have been doing even more damage, because in boss phase you don't need the invisibility and you already get the healing from a counterpunch. So if you're using your arc melee ability or being hit by a melee attack, will allow you to follow up with an extremely powerful melee counterpunch that will heal you as well. So whenever I was getting slammed or getting meleeed, I would have a chance to activate that cross counter, which would increase my damage and increase my melee damage especially, which would make me in overall do more damage than if I have Assassin's Cowl on. Assassin's Cowl is more for the smaller enemies and the yellow health enemies, but then once you get to boss phase, I would recommend just quickly going in your inventory and just say swapping over to your Liar's Handshake, something like that, and you instantly have probably another it's enough damage to make it as if I'd say it's another stack. Like you can get 4 stacks instead of 3 stacks of combination blow. It does a lot of extra damage. You'll really notice while you're switching off. So just do that during the boss phase, and that completes this build. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you like the video, subscribe. I'm gonna have more builds coming out, more PVE, PvP builds. If you guys enjoy this video, make sure you leave that comment. I will reply. Tell me what you guys want next, and thank you for watching again. I'll see you guys in the next one.